There has been so much happening in the world of Falling in Reverse, as you know, but now in a new video on social media, Ronnie Radke is saying goodbye. We'll have more on that in just a moment. But it all started a few weeks ago when Falling in Reverse released their new single called Ronald, which features hip-hop legend Tech9 and Slaughter to Prevail vocalist Alex Terrible. And then just a few days ago, he released another single called All My Life with Jelly Roll. Now, both of these singles are doing crazy numbers. The first one, Ronald, has over 10 million views last I checked in just a few weeks. You don't see those type of numbers in rock and metal typically. And then just a few days ago, All My Life in the first 24 hours got over 1 million views featuring Jelly Roll, one of the biggest superstars in music, not just in country, not just in rock. And so that was an amazing collaboration there. Of course, this is all from the upcoming record, Popular Monster. They've got the big tour as well. So now in this new video on social media, it's a lengthy video, so I'm going to give you a summary of it. But as always, in these video messages from Ronnie Radke, he for sure holds nothing back. Here's more. Ronnie's got this bird here with him as well. This bird's in a lot of his rants. I think the bird's name is Sunny, and the bird is always just kind of mean mugging the camera. This seems to be the most loyal bird that he has, because this bird looks like it's ready to fight at all times. I mean, look at it right now, just like, who's got something to say? This bird is fired up, but he's got a lot of birds, and you can see them in the videos. I mean, how long before we see these birds, standing side stage at a show? It's amazing. Alex wrestles bears. Ronnie has exotic animals. It's amazing. All right, so let's take a look at what he had to say. This is like a 9-minute video, so I'm going to give you the highlights.
This is a message to the scene that I once grew up in. The scene that I helped add value to. From the MySpace days and on and forward, back when My Chemical Romance was thriving, and then I jump onto the scene around that time. This is my goodbye to all those days that were once so awesome before the internet and Twitter and all this, or X or whatever, became so toxic. Because nowadays you can just go on here and you can say anything you want. You can call people predators, and then you'll get a whole bunch of likes, and it just doesn't sit right with me anymore. Plus, on top of it, man, my band has grown so much exponentially to a point to where I'm not even a part of this scene anymore. So I don't know why you guys feel the need to talk about me, because my band alone is much bigger than your entire scene. And I've worked really hard, and I did appreciate the times that I had with this little music scene that I helped shape, So it kind of sucks saying goodbye to you guys, but I'm saying goodbye. I'm no longer a part of it. And I'm literally telling you that I'm no longer a part of your scene. And this is the reason why I'm sick of it. We put out a tour, which is going to sell out like instantly. And then people like these sick people make jokes about being a here's another one. Oh, look at this. Offender, blah, 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 right? I have an 11-year-old daughter, and just seeing that really upsets me, because, everybody on that ad mat is good people. And it's just, this is what your scene has become.
Now, one of the things that Ronnie goes into here is the situation with Bad Omens, who have effectively left social media after just a lot of stuff on social media from fans. And so as Ronnie points out here, I imagine there are a number of bands who become very frustrated with certain portions of their fan bases who are attacking them or heavily criticizing them. Here's more of that.
You made Bad Omens get off the internet. That's how bad and embarrassing you guys are. Isn't that right, Sonny? You doxed Sleep Token. Every day there's something new about.
Yeah, it's the same with Sleep Token. I mean, they're going on there. There were people who were apparently obtaining birth certificates from members of Sleep Token who clearly are not trying to put themselves out there. They're trying to do like an artistic expression, and you've got certain elements of the fan base there. No wonder you don't have Vessel on social media, and it's crazy. Now, one of the things I'm wondering from this video is when are we going to get that Falling in Reverse country album, because Ronnie seems to be having a lot of fun with the cowboy hat there. And one of the things he says in this video is he really admires and respects Jelly Roll's fans, who are, some of the most passionate fan bases out there, just an incredible group of people. And he talks about how That's one of the chillest fan bases out there. They're very accepting. They're very wild. They love to have fun, and they just don't take themselves too serious. Here's more.
I appreciate Jelly Roll fans. You know why? Because those are the fans that know that this guy has came from the bottom to the top. And they're not over here toting pronouns, and they're not over here doing all this whack shit, dude. Maybe some of them have pronouns in their bio, but you know what? For the majority of Jelly Roll fans, they're there to accept this man for who he is. And guess who else does that? My fans. And maybe that's why me and Jelly Roll are working so well together. And maybe that's why me and Tech9 are such good friends and we work well together. And maybe that's why Slaughter to Prevail respects me, because they come from a country, Russia, where it snows 24/7 and they're fighting bears, and they're not worried about whose gender's what. They're worried about if they're gonna freeze to death in below freezing temperatures.
I'll never forget when I asked Alex, I said, what was your childhood like? And he just started laughing and he was like, pretty bad. And I was like, oh shit, man. And then he, I don't know if you've seen this, he's uploaded videos of like where he grew up, and it's like, it's brutal, man. It's a pretty unforgiving place out there.
You guys in America have it so well, and you don't know what to fucking worry about, so you make shit up. And you know what? In country, you don't have that shit either, right?
He said, in country we don't have that. Ronnie is country now, dude. He's in country music. He said in country we don't have that. Dude, I love it. As a country fan myself, check out Country Cast, y'all. It's just really cool to see what they did with that rock and country collab, and I think we're going to see a lot more of that. But it goes really well. The falling in reverse sound, and then the twang of Jelly Roll and all of that, and the whole music video, the whole thing was just incredible. And, you see a lot of Jelly Roll fans getting fully behind this, so it was just a genius collaboration.
They don't have this kind of drama. It's only in this little post-hardcore, metalcore scene. You guys are losers. I would be so embarrassed if 2007 me were to be so proud of 2024 being in metalcore. It is so embarrassing that you literally have bands like Bad Omens getting off the internet, like wiping their internet. They don't like you. Listen, I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret. All your favorite bands hate most of you guys that do this. I promise you. And I'm not saying all of them, but a lot. You would be heartbroken if.
I tend to agree that I think that a lot of bands probably do not like when people are really just like leading campaigns against them and stuff like that. And I just don't think they're really down with that.
If you realized all these legendary bands, how much they hate your bullshit on this app and all this fake pronoun shit and all this stuff. We're so sick of it, I promise you. And I'm not speaking as a whole, but I'm speaking as a fucking majority, I promise you. They're not gonna come out and say it. There might be a couple bands that are like, we disagree, because they need some fucking merch money from you losers, you know what I mean? But let's be honest, man. I'm telling the truth, I'm telling my truth, and I'm speaking from the heart, and I always do. I'll never lie to you guys. I'm so tired of everyone being accused of being racist. Have you ever noticed everyone's a sexual predator now? Everyone's a racist now. Everyone's this, everyone's that, everyone's everything now. It's crazy. You guys have made everyone numb, and nobody appreciates it anymore. The only thing that I love is the fact that my fans that have grew up with me understand that I'm a real person with real emotions, and I always tell the truth. And the fact that people cannot handle the truth sometimes and say some crazy, wild, out-of-pocket shit, compromising their own integrity, knowing that it ain't true just to get likes, that makes you a bad person. You are the bad person. Think about it. You're using my name so you can get more likes, because when you talk about yourself, nobody fucking listens. Think about that. And listen, look, Alex Terrible, here's a prime example, dude. Alex Terrible got a black sun tattoo when he was a teenager, right? How many of us have done stuff that was stupid when we were younger, dude? I know the man personally. He is a sweetheart, dude. And yeah, you guys think I'm like this crazy axe murdering rapist.
And I had Alex on the channel too. He has done this on his own channel. Alex has done this. You can go on YouTube and watch. He has explained the entire thing. And so you can go back and watch his entire breakdown of exactly what happened and where he's at now, where he's at today.
Crazy, transphobic, racist, whatever you think I am. So why would my opinion matter? Maybe you think my opinion doesn't matter. So guess what? There's a whole bunch of other people's opinions that you do think matter that love that guy. He made some mistakes, man. He doesn't, it's okay to make mistakes. You know what I mean? It's like, this is the problem with what you guys have created. You created this energy where nobody's allowed to make mistakes. Imagine how kids right now that are young have to grow up in this kind of society where if they, one false move, their whole life is over. And you wonder why you have 10-year-olds committing suicide now. You know what I mean? Think about what you've created. So thank you to my new country song with Jelly Roll, going to #1 or whatever, and being crazy trending on YouTube. And it's just, dude, it's so obvious that my band's doing so well. I don't need to prove to you guys anymore what that means. It's just the ticket sales reflect that. The merch sales reflect that, homie. You know what I mean? So you guys have a wonderful... Actually, you know what? You guys have a terrible day. See you later.
So much happening in the world of Falling in Reverse, heading out on tour soon. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments, as always. And be sure to subscribe with notifications on for the latest news and updates right here from Rockfeed.